This is butter. Same kind you get at the grocery store. And this is heavy cream. Pretty much the main ingredient used to make butter. Today we're gonna make our own butter and see if it's any better than just going to the store and buying it. But first, I want to thank you for being a subscriber, and I want to say how grateful I am that you're taking the time to watch my videos. And my, don't you look nice today? Is that a new haircut? And no, I'm not trying to butter you up. Making butter is very simple, and you can buy butter churns online, but this is a low budget show, and my mom said I already spent way too much money making these videos, so... Nothing, Mom! So we're just gonna use a jar. First, take some heavy cream and put it in a jar, and let it sit out till it hits room temperature. Let it sit out for as long as it takes, but don't let it sit out for more than 12 hours. Don't be a deadbeat. This will make it easier to separate the butter from the actual buttermilk. I was gonna let this sit out just a little bit longer, but I'm just in a hurry to get this damn thing over with. So we're gonna move on to the most important part of making butter, the shaking of the jar. I know what you're thinking. Keith, isn't that way too much effort? Isn't it easier to just go to the store and buy butter? Well, ironically, it's time for another segment, a new segment I'd like to call It's Not Your Show. So we're just gonna shake it until we see the obvious separation of the buttermilk and the actual butter. Looks like I got my work cut out for me. And I'd also like to say hello to my mother, who said I'm not allowed to make any jokes during this scene. Missed opportunities. If you look really closely, you can see a lot of the butter has already separated itself from the buttermilk. Well, for the sake of making this video even funnier, we're gonna shake for a little bit longer. When you see a big clump of butter separated from the buttermilk, that's how you know it's time to start draining. Some recipes do call for buttermilk, so you can definitely store it for later use if you want. Going back to the butter, add just a little bit of water to the jar. Close it and start shaking again. This will help you remove any buttermilk left over from before. Then once again, drain. A lot of recipes forget this step, but it's good to wash and drain one last time to ensure you're left with good butter and nothing else. After all that, you should be left with some nice fluffy butter. Some people mold it and shape it, but this is a low budget show, we ain't got time for that. Alright, very good. And before you know it, you happen to have some nice, fresh butter. Happens to be just what the doctor ordered. I don't have like a special food photographer, but I will be totally honest on whether it tastes good or not, because that's what's important, folks. There are many butter recipes online. Some of them call for herbs and spices, maybe some salt. If you did want to add some of those, this would be the time to do it. I am curious of just tasting it just the way it is right now, so let's see. Oh, here we go. There we go. I'm making a video, so the calories don't count, do they? Without any herbs and spices on it. Let's see, folks. That is very good. Good. It's got a little creaminess that I'm definitely not used to right here. It tastes a lot more real than the sticks of butter you get at the store, but let's keep going. That was actually really good. I actually would do that again, but let's try it with some sugar and some salt, just to kind of switch it up a little. So a little bit of salt right there, just a little bit of sugar. This is something my mom used to make me when I was a kid. But I always thought this was a Mexican thing, but let me know in the comments if you grew up with this too. I actually enjoyed that. Just the butter. All right, let's see, folks. That is actually really good. I could definitely say that again. I can't guarantee I'm gonna do this every single time I crave butter, but man, I gotta be honest with you, if I'm given a choice, I would definitely at least think about getting some nice homemade butter with my pancakes, my waffles, or even just my pieces of bread. Alright, we're gonna let Keith enjoy his butter, but in the meantime, let's take a look at those results. Churning your own butter is awesome. In fact, I really want to do it again. Assuming you let the heavy cream sit out and hit room temperature, it's smooth sailing from there. I'm looking forward to trying this recipe in different flavors, including cinnamon sugar and pumpkin spice too. While I can't guarantee I'm gonna do this every time I eat bread or something similar, Lord knows this won't be the last time I do any butter churning, so I definitely recommend this. Before I forget, I'd like to give a shout out to my new subscriber, Ellen, who just recently started watching these videos. I love it when we reach new people from all over. So a big Rangels Angle hello to Ellen out there. And don't forget, we got more for you to watch at YouTube or Facebook. Either way, it's .com/Rangels Angle. There you're gonna find more videos, and we got more videos for you on the way, especially food videos, because a lot of people seem to love it when I do food. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to say hello, because I try to read and reply to all your comments. And before I let you go, before you watch more of my videos, let's take a look at why they call it heavy cream. Didn't realize how much effort it took to make something look so heavy.
You've been disqualified.